This video was sponsored by Ultimate Guard. The holidays are coming, so feel free to use the link down below to order some Ultimate Guard products, like this stunning collector's album case from Maëlle Olivia Henry. This album is absolutely gorgeous, and it's large enough to fit quad-row pages. Now, this is a limited edition, so be sure to check with your local game store, or click on the link down below to Ultimate Guard's Amazon store to see if they have it in stock. After all, who knows what the future brings? Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. We have a tradition on this channel of building a deck for my lovely wife and editor, Cutestuff, on her birthday. Everyone, be sure to wish Cutestuff a happy birthday today. As you know, Cutestuff is the dragon lady, so of course we had to build a dragon deck. For this video, I wanted to do a 2-for-1, so we have both a budget version and a non-budget version of our deck. We'll only be covering the non-budget version in the video, but there is a link to the budget version down below. I presented Cutestuff with the idea for the deck, and she loved it. Just as much as dragons love treasure. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you liked the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Ganax Astral Hunter is a 5-mana 3/4 legendary dragon with flying. Whenever he or another dragon enters the battlefield under our control, we create a treasure token. Additionally, we may choose a background. I wanted to focus on the treasure part of this deck, as well as dragons, so I went with... Agent of the Iron Throne is a 3-mana legendary background that makes it so our commander causes our opponents to lose 1 life whenever an artifact or creature we control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield. Agent of the Iron Throne shows up a lot in Sacrifice or Aristocrat stacks, which is right and proper. But since Ganax creates treasures, and Cutestuff doesn't have a Rakdos Dragons deck, I figured now would be the perfect time to build it. But in order to build a functional commander deck, we should try and rely on our handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Quick announcement before we get into our video. I've started streaming on Twitch. There's a link down below in the video description, but the address is twitch.tv/DanonWildfire. Feel free to swing by. I'll be talking about Commander, anime, manga, or whatever else chat wants to discuss. For right now, I'm streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays in the evening. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Bloodstained Mire, Marsh Flats, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Arid Mesa, Blood Crypt, Luxury Suite, Haunted Ridge, Dragon Skull Summit, Sulphurous Mire, Geothermal Bog, Smoldering Marsh, Tainted Peak, Sulphurous Springs, Blightstep Pathway, Rakdos Cranarium, Treasure Vault, Mines of Moria, Bajuka Bog, 5 swamps, and 9 mountains make up the land base for this deck. Ancient Copper Dragon, Black Market Connections, Dockside Extortionist, Goldspan Dragon, Brass's Bounty, Descent into Avernus, Rapacious Dragon, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Indulgence, Dragon's Horde, Charcoal Diamond, Fire Diamond, Mind Stone, Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind, and Solemn Simulacrum make up our mana ramp package. Hit the Motherlode, Ancient Brass Dragon, Sarkhan Fireblood, Big Score, Collector's Vault, Deadly Dispute, Inspired Tinkering, Pirate's Pillage, Reign of Riches, Seize the Spoils, Seize the Spotlight, Unexpected Windfall, and Malevolent Witchkite help us to keep our hands full and to dig through our decks. Shiny Impetus, Feed the Swarm, Terminate, Abrade, Bedevil, Chaos Warp, Rakdos Charm, Bolt Bend, Kolaghan's Command, and Baleful Mastery help us to keep our opponents in line. Reckless Endeavor, Blood Money, Blasphemous Act, and Crux of Fate help us to reset the board as needed. Dracuseth, Maw of Flames, Lathless Dragon Queen, Scourge of Valkus, Bladewing the Risen, Skyline Despot, Tyrant's Familiar, Immersturm Predator, Kolaghan the Storm's Fury, There and Back Again, Junji the Midnight Sky, Bone Horde Dracasaur, Cavern Horde Dragon, Decadent Dragon, Terror of the Peaks, Hellkite Tyrant, Udvara Hellkite, and Kokusho the Evening Star make up the core of our deck. Supporting our plan, we've got Mirkwood Bats, Reckless Fireweaver, and Dragon Tempest. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 53 mana sources split between 35 lands and 17 pieces of ramp, and our commander. A little high, but dragons are expensive, so it's fine. 13 pieces of card advantage, 10 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog, Immersturm Predator, and Rakdos Charm, 1 Sudden I Win card in Crux of Fate. One-sided board wipes end games very quickly, especially when you have an army of dragons at your beck and call. We also have enough treasure generators that just casting our spells will end our opponents, assuming Ganax and Agent are on board. Now, the budget version of this deck isn't nearly as powerful, and that's fine. Good cards cost money, so if you want your deck to be stronger, you'll need to sink some money into it. I'm not saying that budget decks can't be powerful, but most of the budget for a commander deck doesn't go to the core of the deck, it goes to the mana base, and good mana bases are expensive. That being said, the budget version is still a lot of fun. I just love the idea of making treasures with dragons, then using those treasures to cast more dragons, and then watching my opponents get drained out as I cast even more dragons. Actually, come to think of it, I should have never made this deck, because now I'm going to have to play against it. Do you have a Ganax Astral Hunter Commander deck? What about one with Agent of the Iron Throne? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a Commander video built at your request. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Alex, Borgie, Jake, Exiled Rogue, Nazwin, Predro, Aeronor, Tom, Echo Fox, Midge, and Swifty. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.